It's time to turn the page to the offseason, guys. When it comes to the Cleveland Cavaliers, the season is over, at least for the Cavs. Now we turn to how to make this team better for next year. Obviously, there's been talk about LeBron for a while. Before we get to Giannis, how confident is everybody in LeBron coming back? And does it depend on who else they acquire?
It depends on money, number one.
Yeah.
I mean, LeBron's not coming back for pennies on the dollar. He's not going to be looking at this roster and be like, oh, yeah, Sam Merrill, you make more money than me. That ain't happening.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
I don't know why he would care at this point, but all right. I guess it is what it is.
Because, I mean, he's responsible for the massive amounts of money the league makes.
He is. There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
So I'm going to go, because I want LeBron to come back. So I'm going to help you out as the marketing genius I am. Here's what you guys got to do if you want to get LeBron back. Right now, I don't feel like LeBron has ever felt like he has been appreciated in L.A. He's never been a true Laker through and through. Jerry West, he doesn't have the same Shaq and the Kobe.
He will never have what they have in that town.
That's just what it is, right? But here, it is what it is, bro. You the top dude here. And what the Cavs have to do is they actually have to court him. They actually got to say, listen, man, you not only are you still one of the greatest players in the league, not only are you from here, but you have left the championship push in the back of your mind. You talk about legacy now. You just out there doing it. You are the missing piece. You are one of the missing blocks to what we want to do. And if they want to get LeBron James, they have to have Donovan Mitchell courting him. Dan Gilbert must court him the same way they courted him the first time. And they must say, listen, you are a piece, not just some legacy fun story to write out. We can win here. If you thought you weren't going to win no more championships, it's time to open that door back up again. You coming here, you got to bring LeBron because you need LeBron to work with. If Kenny Atkinson is going to be soft, because he's hands off, you got to have somebody on the court that's hands on. And the thing that LeBron is hands on. James Harden. You stop playing around. You already know me, James. Stop playing around. Give me the ball. Get down there. Hey, listen, you need Donovan Mitchell. I guarantee LeBron will have that type of energy, but they have to court him. Make it not be about the money. Don't make it transactional. Make it emotional. You are the piece we need to win another championship, and trust me, you're going to get credit for it. You know why? Because you saw what they did against the Knicks and got swept this year. Yeah. You win a championship, that's going under your ledger. You ain't coat riding, you ain't coattailing.
No.
You own it.
I agree. Mike, what do you think? You think LeBron's coming back? Do you feel good about it right now or not?
Clip that.
I feel less good about it now than I had in the past.
Why? Because that he won't take minimum money?
He was never going to take minimum money. I just
or
don't,
whatever.
I just don't believe that.
Why? So why do you feel differently about it then?
Because I don't think LeBron by himself elevates the team to where they need to get to. And I think Giannis is the person that if they're going to bring in this major new name here to help fix their situation, to your point earlier, they have to bring in a guy who's better than Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
LeBron James at this stage of his career on a night-in, night-out basis is not better than Donovan Mitchell.
I'd still take LeBron at a big spot over Donovan. I think we all would, but you're right. Night in, night out, he's not a better player than
And
Donovan.
that's why I think if you're going to make one of these first moves, it's Giannis first, then you figure out the rest. But Giannis is the guy that if the Cavs are going to reconfigure all of this, it starts with Giannis.
Is there a chance that, like, let's say Giannis, Harden, Donovan, and LeBron are playing together. Is there a chance that it's a total disaster?
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
That is an injury-prone, horrifically defensively challenged group.
And it is a mix of personalities that we don't know how we're
right.
But the only problem, the reason why I say I go with LeBron first is because LeBron is the ultimate recruiter. If you got LeBron, now it's like Giannis is like, okay, I can do something with that. And you know that both of them do not need, like if say 4 of them are there, we only need 3 of y'all to play decent. Matter of fact, some nights you only need 2 of them to play decent. True. So good, whatever. We can take a load off and hang out. But the thing that I also say with LeBron and with Giannis is, if you take a look at it, LeBron was the only person to actually figure out Kyrie Irving. And Kyrie Irving is the ultimate, I don't know what he's thinking. Yeah. He found a way to match and mix and match all of those personalities. He was able to do it with Anthony Davis, who was a little aloof. If you put him in there, I think that he knows how to push the right buttons to get it done. And I think the LeBron piece coming first, then if you get Giannis, now you're ready to go. The Giannis part, they're going to have to trade for him anyway.
Right. I think Mike is ultimately right. To me, the goal of this offseason has to be to get Giannis. As risky as he is. For me, that's it. Because he's your only chance. With Giannis, you could win a championship. I think without him, you can't.
Giannis way more valuable and more important than LeBron at this point. I mean, LeBron didn't even qualify for the postseason awards because he missed so many games this year. So, he put up some big numbers, and I think he can still play at a high level. Certainly in the postseason, he proved it. In the last series prior to them getting swept, that he can definitely still hold his weight in the playoffs too. But he's not enough. LeBron without Giannis is not enough. And
is Giannis still a top 5 player?
When healthy,
100%.
Sure. Okay, he's still.
The injuries have been a legitimate issue the last
Right. How many times has he been able to finish the season in the last few years?
Great question.
Once, maybe. The last 3 years, I feel like he's played.
If you brought Harden, and I know Harden has not been injury prone, but he's old. If you brought Harden, LeBron, and Giannis back, you would really have to treat the regular season almost like the preseason on some level because you cannot play these guys that much.
No. I joked after Game 3 with some of the other media members when Donovan didn't play a good game and it looked like he was hurt and it looked like his body was breaking down again, that I would just sit him till the All-Star break and just literally play the second half of the season to let him go.
Right.
If you had Giannis, Harden, Donovan, LeBron, all those guys – you essentially are saying the same thing.
It's tricky, though, because they got to develop chemistry.
But you need them to have their legs at the end. You need to be healthy.
It's a fine line to walk between chemistry and
the reason why I keep saying that you need to me you need both of them. I don't think Giannis at this point with his injury concerns is good enough. They may get out of the East, but playing OKC or the Spurs? Oh no. You need both. You actually need Giannis because he's athletically a top 5 player and he's still one of those guys. But you also need the basketball IQ of LeBron James. The thing that I've seen that is lacking the most for the Cavs was the lack of basketball IQ in Game 1, the lack of basketball adjustments, the lack of, LeBron, when you talk about controlling pace, understanding what you need to do for each and every game, that's what I need from him. I don't need you to score 30 points. What I need you to do is understand what we need to do, what sets we need to, who needs to get the ball, because James Harden at this point in his career is not capable of doing that. That's why there's so many turnovers, the ball in crunch time, and then you got Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is still the guy out of all of them who can give you the 30 like that. And you're like, okay, well, we need that punch of scoring. But the rest of them, you need multiple parts because the way the Knicks are built, the way OKC is built, even talk about some of the Timberwolves and some of these other teams. Those teams are young and ready to go. San Antonio, they need all that.
Yeah.
They need all of it.
Celtics will be back next year. Count on that.